So here's a little informational video on how to change a wheel bearing on any NA and NB MX5/Miata. This is the non-ABS. Simply start off by jacking the car up safely, taking the front wheel off. Right, once you've got your wheel off, what we're going to do is remove the whole brake assembly. And we're going to simply do that just by removing these two bolts here attached to the knuckle. So now once that's loose, this whole brake assembly will quite literally all come off. If your brakes aren't as crusty as mine, you'll probably be able to separate the caliper from the rotor quite easily. Now what we've got to do is remove this little end cap. People normally apply a little bit of sealant just around the edge of this here, so I'm just going around it with a box cutter just to remove that. All you need is preferably a bigger flathead or a chisel, and you just got to use a mallet or a hammer and just knock that off. Now, after many attempts using the screwdriver, I've resorted to something with a bit of a flatter edge on it. You will need something pretty thin to actually get in between the gap in there. And just work your way around the whole thing. And then like that. Now there's our big nut there. You will notice when they are replaced, you have to hammer in this part here. So what we're going to do is kind of repeat the similar process with the chisel and the hammer and hammer that out. Right, so for all the earlier model NA and NBs with non-ABS, what you're going to need here is a 29mm socket. Tell, as I suspected, this one's pretty shit, so we'll go over and replace that with a new OEM one. So now what we're going to do now, line that up, place that straight back over the top, and then get our big 29mm nut. So now get the torque wrench back out, and this is really important. We want to torque this down to 200 Newton meters. So once we've torqued the nut down to 200 Newton meters, what you're going to want to do is grab that big end cap back on, and you just got to hammer that on. Now you've done that, we're going to get those two 14mm at the back, and we're going to put those back in. Get them semi-tight, and then we're going to bring the torque wrench back out, and we're going to torque them to 65 Newton meters. There we go, so now they're both torqued down. So now all that's left to do is put the wheel back on and then let the car off its jack stands. So just now, do your lug nuts up as tight as you can. And then now you're safe to let the car down and torque the lug nuts back to spec. Thank you guys for watching. I do plan on posting some more videos on this channel soon. But yeah, have a great rest of your day.